I'm happy to share. So the Bolles School is located in Jacksonville, Florida, which is in the northeast part of the state, almost on the Georgia border. And the Bolles School is a little bit unique in the world of independent day boarding schools because we are a very large school. Pre-K through 12, we have about 1,800 students. In our upper school, grades 9 through 12, we have about 800 students, with 100 of those students who live on campus and are boarding students. Now, many of us know the Bolles School because of our athletic program, and specifically in swimming. We're very well known for our swimming program. We've been national champions many, many times over. Each year, we have students or former students who compete in the Olympics for swimming. So it is something that we're really well known for. But we offer many other opportunities at the Bolles School outside of the swimming program. So I'm not going to emphasize the swimming too much. One of the nice things about the Bolles School is its size. And because it is a large school, that means it's a large program. There's a lot happening under our roof. So academically, we offer about 30 AP classes or advanced placement classes, which are pre-college classes. There's a wide range of academic offerings under each discipline. So under English, you'll find several subjects to take as grade 9 through 12 that will fulfill that English requirement. And there are many offerings like that under math, science, English, technology, and world languages. So you're going to see a robust offering, almost like a liberal arts college. On the athletic side, we offer 29 varsity and junior varsity sports. We also have club component opportunities in swimming and crew, track and field, tennis, and golf. So there's a lot of opportunity, again, here at Bolles. On the art side, we offer 15 performing art elective courses and multiple fine art offerings. And so, whatever the student's passion is, they can likely find it here and fulfill that passion of theirs. As of the last 2 years, we just cut the ribbon on our new Center for Innovation, which is filled with wonderful classrooms that really focus on fabrication and technology. There's a 3D printer in there, the only one of its kind in the United States that now can print me if it wanted to. Not a real me, but not a fake me, a plastic me. There's all sorts of things for students to be creative. And what I love about our Center for Innovation is it's a place where students can walk in and go, I've been thinking about how can I do this? And there will be a professor in there that says, let's see if we can do that. Let's try, touch, see, do, let's explore. And so I love that about our Center for Innovation. There's multiple support pieces that are set up. We have a full learning support team, multiple counselors on campus that help to support our students who live and work and study in this space. On the boarding side, again, we have 100 boarders. They come from all over the world and within the United States. And oftentimes our boarding students come because they're coming for a very specific reason. They want to take an area outside of the classroom that they're really passionate about and take it to the next level. And because of Bolles' size, we're fortunate enough to have enough resources to really support our students to excel in those areas of passion. I think what I need to say on the flip side of that is we're not for everybody. This is not a school as a boarding family. If you said, well, I just want my child to have a cultural experience, I would say, you know what, there's really great boarding schools in the country and in Canada that can offer that for your child. We're probably not it. We're really a school where kids come and they're very intentional about why they're coming to Bolles. It often is the marriage of a great academic program with a really competitive athletic program. So keep that in mind. If if you called me and said, Kyla, I really am interested in bowls for my child, I'm going to start asking you questions about, tell me more about your child. What do they like to do outside of the classroom? You know, how do you think that they would thrive in a larger school setting? Are they a self-starter? Do they have some initiative in terms of their coursework? Or do they tend to be a little bit more reserved, need a little bit more support in terms of, hey, let's get on board and where's your child at? Because we want to make sure that we're able to meet them where they're at as well. Um, when looking at bowls, just know I have no doubt that if you were to come visit, you would be wowed by the facilities and the location. But again, this is where you have to look inward, and your child has to look inward and say, is this a place where I feel I can, add to the community, but also achieve my best success and leave my footprint? Because I want kids to leave their footprint here so that when they come back 20 years from now, they can go, I did that. That was me. And so that's really important for us. We sit on a beautiful landscape of about 50 acres, as you can see there. Our backdrop is the St. Johns River. It's in a residential area, so it's very safe and secure, fully gated. We're very fortunate to have this beautiful campus. And as you saw from the facilities, they're pretty top notch. But one of the things that I love about our campus is there's lots of quiet spaces because for those of us like me who live on campus, so I live where I work, it's sometimes the walls can close in a little bit. And for our students too, they live where they go to school. That's not normal. And so for them, it's nice for them to have a quiet space where they can just go take their brain off and be. And there's no pressure. And there are a ton of spaces on our campus for that.